If you've been arrested for DUI here in Central Florida, first of all, sorry to hear that. Second of all, my name is John Guidry. I've been a defense attorney for over 3 decades. I do all sorts of DUI work, so let's put that on the back burner. But I want to tell you about refusals. If you have refused to blow into that machine, Florida has something called an implied consent law. What that means, that is a fancy way of saying, and it's under Florida Statute 3.16, 1942, I believe. It is simply saying, look, folks, if you're going to drive on Florida's roads, it is implied that you are going to breathe into this machine. You have already agreed to breathe into a machine if asked to. You may ask yourself, well, I don't want to. I refused. Understand the consequences of refusing to blow into that machine. First of all, your license is going to be gone for 12 months. We attorneys have what we call a golden window after that refusal. It's a 10-day golden window where you can go ahead and get a business purposes only license, so you don't have to go without driving for a year. But you want to talk to an attorney before you do that, because I just beat a second refusal, 18-month suspension with the DMV. We went to a DMV hearing. You can beat these things and then you don't have to have a business purposes only license, but you want somebody experienced on these sorts of DMV hearings to figure that out for you. So refusing to blow is an important decision, and I can't make that for you. A lot of times the problem comes from my end. I have a lot of DUIs right now, and guess what? You folks have blown like a 0.27, 0.28. I've even had some 0.3s. The problem with blowing high, folks, is that you are not going to get any sort of first offender program, any sort of dismissal through DUI diversion, PTI, FTOP, all the little acronyms that we have in Central Florida. Basically, you've opted out of it because you blew too high. Yet my clients that were like, oh man, I was really gone, so I'm not blowing into that machine because I know what's gonna happen. Those refusals, they do get into the program. Those refusals, they do get into a dismissal program. But you are gonna lose your license for 12 months if you refuse to blow. The second thing to keep in mind, just like a client I had recently, your second refusal is a criminal case. It's a first-degree misdemeanor, punishable by up to a year in jail. And it's an 18-month suspension on your second refusal. So I don't recommend you refuse to blow the second time, because now it's a crime. At that point, you're just gonna have to blow into the machine if you've already refused to blow one. But that's my humble opinion. Watch some other videos. I don't know, maybe some other attorneys have some different views on it after 30 years of doing it. DUIs are not a black and white issue. I think there's a lot of give and take on all these cases, folks. The other thing I want to let you know about a refusal is that the prosecutors can use this against you. Now, they can use it against you as evidence of guilt, and that can be a problem at trial. It's a little different if you refuse to speak to the police, right? Your silence cannot be used against you. We all know that. You have the right to remain silent, and that right, exercising that right, isn't held against you. That is not at all true on a refusal. If you refuse to blow, that refusal is 100% used against you, and they can go to court and they can jump up and down and say how guilty you are. Otherwise, why wouldn't you have blown into the machine? So keep in mind how they're going to twist this, and they're going to punish you for that refusal later. I'm just saying. So under Florida's implied consent law, you have to blow into that machine, but of course you can refuse one time, and that will get you a 12-month DL suspension. If something like this has happened to you, I hope that if it's in Central Florida, I hope that you'll give our office a call, because I know we can help you out. We've handled thousands of these cases over my 30+ years. And if you're just watching to gain a little knowledge, because hopefully this will never happen to you, I thank you for that. You can help us out a little just by throwing a heart or a thumb up or a subscribe or a follow, and they'll probably come up with some new buttons by the time you're watching this. So thank you in advance for helping us out, and thank you for watching.